They were told to stay at home.
What do you want? Justice! When do you want it? Now!
By the authorities. But the anger and frustration felt by many in Nigeria has spilled into the city of Lagos.
If they are on strike and our families are dying, then let you go on strike and your families die here too. Maybe you guys will, in fact, you are not even fixing nothing. We don't want you to fix nothing. You are gone. You are gone already. You are gone. Your time is off. You are gone. The youths are not playing. Our own day we play for our papa them. The Mumu. Fela Adegoke. Bless your soul. Fela has been telling us these things over 40 years. Fela has been preaching. Fela has been talking. If I tell you about Fela's song now, is he open and close? Is he having arrangement? Is he suffering and smiling? Is he sorrow, tears and blood? Name it. Fela has talked about all these things. Oppression, police brutality, all this. We are all being zombies, yeah? Now, Fela will be turning in his grave. Papa will be happy up there. Fela, all your kids there, we don't wake up. We don't wise. Fela told them, these kids will stand up to you guys one day. This oppression will bring out the animal in us. The animal in us, it is out now.
It's been building over the course of the past 2 weeks. A protest against an unpopular police unit has turned into something else, a challenge to the government's ability to rule.
Peace, family. Peace. We are here outside the Nigerian embassy. There is a peaceful protest going on outside here for the End SARS campaign. We are going to go and get some people's opinions of what they think about what is going on in Nigeria right now. Why are you here today?
I'm here to protest against SARS in Nigeria and the government in Nigeria who have been killing innocent people who are protesting about the bad systems in Nigeria.
So have you seen the protests in Nigeria? What do you think of them?
Yeah, I seen the protests in Nigeria. There were peaceful protests until the government was ordered all the people and police there to shoot open fire against the other people. But it was a peaceful protest and I think it's good because there needs to be a change in Nigeria.
I'm sure you know about the ongoing SARS protests that have been going for about 2 weeks now. And we've been coming here every other day for the past 2 weeks. Sunday we're here, yesterday people were here. But the protest took another turn yesterday when innocent children just sitting down singing the national anthem, waving their Nigerian flags. Fire was opened on them by Nigerian army, by Nigerian soldiers.
So you're saying that it's the soldiers opened fire on innocent people?
The soldiers opened fire on innocent people. It's all over the internet. The images are all there. I mean, this is not something that just some people made up. Although some people are trying to deny it, but we've got images, there's proof, there's evidence, and quite a number of children, fortunately died.
Who would you blame for this?
Well, the blame goes all over, The box starts with the leader of the entire state who claims he didn't know about it, but soldiers rolled out their tanks, went to a major area where children were sitting, about 2,000-3,000 children were sitting, and opened fire. So that person takes the blame because the buck stops with him. It happened under his watch. And then there are the soldiers, because there's the rule of engagement. When there's peaceful protest, we've got police officers here. There's no tear gas inside, there's no guns inside. But when people are protesting peacefully, you do not open fire, especially when there is no threat.
What do you want? Justice! 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 Justice!
Are you Nigerian yourself?
Yes.
When was the last time you went to Nigeria?
Like a few months ago.
So when you were in Nigeria, did you see anything like this?
No, I didn't. But a lot of people say things like this happen, like the SARS group that they put for robbery, they just attack people and take people's money and people's phones. They attack people based on how they dress and their phones and things like that. They attack people for no reason. They're meant to be helping people in Nigeria, helping to stop robbery, but they just attack people and they abuse their authority.
I've got a lot of Nigerian brothers and sisters, innit? I've got a lot of them. I'm not got Nigerian myself, but get me, I still feel it for them. And it's like I'm seeing what's happening on the social medias and whatnot, and then I'm seeing just a blatant disrespect, even that the government officials and the armies coming out and saying no one's died, there's been no shootings, the army hasn't been deployed. I think that's just it's a blatant disrespect to the people, because like we're seeing it firsthand, and now you're coming out and denying it. And then obviously I've come out here today, and then again I'm talking to people like him. I've just met him today.
Okay.
But yeah, the stuff that he's telling me, the stuff that he's been through, and this is just one person, so I don't know. I can't begin to imagine like how Nigerians feel as a whole. People that live in Nigeria, people with family in Nigeria, young people as a whole in Nigeria. So, like I said, there's not much I can really do because I'm one person, but the most that I feel like I can do is one, obviously I raise awareness on the social medias and whatnot. Two, come down here and just protest, make a stand with my brothers and sisters in arms.
What do you want? Justice! What do you want? Justice! What do you want? Justice! When do you want it? Now! Do you want it tomorrow? No!
What do you think of the president of Nigeria?
We don't have president in Nigeria. He's not a president, and he will never be a president of Nigeria. Buhari will never be a president of Nigeria. A killer that has the blood on his hand can never rule us again. It's high time for him to... I'm using this opportunity to send him a message and his cohort of criminals that their days are numbered and they have to package that seat for us. It's not meant to be there. Buhari is never our president.
If you oust this president, who will be next to lead Nigeria?
Well, we want a president that has the empathy for the people, that understands his own people, that understands the fact that, yeah, when people are crying as a president, you come out to address the people. He's arrogant. He thinks he owns us. But we Nigerians, the masses, the power that belongs to us, he is our own servant. But to them, they believe it's business as usual. But for now, it's over.
One thing we need to pass to this government is they are still thinking they are in that olden days whereby there's no social media. There's social media now, the information is always out. They can't cover all their doings. Like we heard that after the protest yesterday, after the killings, they quickly took those body away, trying to cover it up. They can't cover up. There's live cameras. People have cameras now. Any little thing comes on social media, we follow. Baroness Jays has a blog. She runs her own page. I run my own page. So a lot of us, we pass this information around. So this government, they should know you can't cover anything up. Now this is my face. You can't cover anything up.
Are you a Nigerian there?
Oh yeah, I'm Nigerian. I was born and bred in Nigeria actually. I hail from the south part of Nigeria. I'm only schooling here. I'm an international student. It's just very disheartening to see that 20 years after a democratic rule, we still clamor for the very least the right to live. As a people generally, an average Nigerian fends for himself in terms of even water to drink, what's it called? Takes care of himself, things that the government was supposed to do for us. We do all of that for ourselves. These things that we're asking for are things that are supposed to be done for us from the taxes that we pay and all of that. Nothing like that. The least that we can ask for is for them to regulate the forces that are supposed to be protecting us. We're saying to them for the last 12 days or thereabouts, look, these people are now harming us. My elder brother died 10 years ago as a result of sporadic shootouts, by policemen. 10 years after, all of our brothers and sisters in Nigeria are dying. All of our Nigerian youths are dying. Most of what is happening is targeted at the youths.
We are here, like a lot of people back home think, because we are here in UK, we're not doing anything. We are supporting them. It concerns us. It concerns us. A lot of us are here not because we want to live in UK, because we just have to give our children that better life. And our children are going to uni here, they're schooling. We're training them to be better children so that when they go back home, they can help their generation.
So if this government goes out and you get this government out, what is next for Nigeria? Who's next in?
To be realistic, we don't know yet. because these are corrupt governments. They are corrupt. That is why it's like they breed, they groom the next one coming. What they do is, when you, even if you leave this UK, you want to go to Nigeria and help and, you know, restructure the government. Once you get in and you want to be truthful, you want to do it right, they corrupt you. They will be against you. So these are cabals that are there that, like, you know what, you can't get nowhere. That's the way they do it. If you come with good intention, they shut you down. So many people have left this country to go and make a better life in Nigeria. They are back here.
Tell Buhari, I'm sending this opportunity to you to let you know the game is over.
Where would you like to see Nigeria in 10 years' time?
Oh, Nigeria is a beautiful country that I love so much. We are blessed with every resources you can name, both human and natural resources. Yet, look at where we are. Nigeria still remains the world capital of poverty today. But by now, with this protest that is going on globally, I believe Nigeria of 10 years will be brighter. Where the common man, the son and daughter of nobody will become somebody without knowing anybody.
The very first time in Nigeria, youths have come up to say, look, we are using constitutional means to seek redress. They went out to do a peaceful protest. And all that the Nigerian government can do is to engage a tyrannic kind of approach towards quelling the protest.
If this government is ousted by the people, what is next for Nigerians? Who will next be in power in Nigeria?
I know that the youths have now awakened. There's a wokeness, there's a new wokeness, you know, in the system right now. We're not accepting the cajoling power that they used to have. What is the cajoling power? Most of our youths have been cajoled with small peanuts of money when election comes. They cajole them with money and empty promises, and at the end of the day, nothing happens. The new wokeness that is happening has made Nigerian youth understand that these rulers, currently rulers, do not have our interests at heart. So we have to stand up to the podium and start vying for elective positions.
Do you think
that are the things that we are clamoring for? We have to now effect them.
Should the West get involved in what's going on in Nigeria?
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, because they are part of our problem. The amalgamation that was done in 1940 was a shambolic one. It's a shambolic one. And as a member, even Britain as a member of the international community should come into Nigeria, because the refugee crisis that will happen in Nigeria soon, this country will never contain it. And that's why we call on them to come at the time now where we need them most, before things get out of hand in Nigeria.
There's no chance in hell, yeah, that anyone from this UK government can tell me that they don't know what's happening, because a country like Nigeria, it's one of the biggest countries in Africa, first of all. So they definitely have a UK and a US embassy in that country. That means that there's US and UK members of parliament or politicians or whatever in that country. You cannot tell me that, one, they don't know what's happening there, they're not seeing what's happening, they haven't heard what's happening, and then you cannot tell me again that they're not feeding back the information back to their colleagues back in their home nations. So no, I don't think that. I think the West should stay out of it, because we know what's going to happen. And I'll use the Middle East as an example. Yeah, how many 15, 20 years ago they went into the Middle East and Iraq and them things to rid the corrupt government or whatnot. 15, 20 years on, look at the state of the place today. Look at the state of the place today.
All right. So if you were in power in Nigeria right now, what would you do?
Oh, it's simple. First of all, we have to create a system of accountability. Our leaders are not accountable. What we are asking for is a strand of accountability. You cannot tell us the same system that you put to protect us and our properties are the same system that is undoing us. It's that simple. And we live in a country where leaders think that when you question them to be accountable is a sign of disrespect. So the first thing that the Nigerian youth is clamoring for is a system where our leaders are accountable. Our leaders are not accountable, and they act like they are thugs in a democratic setting like this. They don't know that there are more better ways to engage people from doing something that you do not want them to do. What you can do is to take people's life as a result of them protesting, which is part of their constitutional human rights. That's a shame to our government.
So do you think that there needs to be some kind of anti-corruption legislation that needs to be going to Nigeria?
Definitely. This is what we are looking for. For now, we just want that Nigerian to be reformed. We want them to reform Nigeria.
How would it be reformed, and who would reform it?
Well, it's not that the thing is that it's not that it's not that there are no laws. We have all kinds of agencies that are responsible, for controlling corruption. We have got EFCC, for example. But people get prosecuted, they get put in jail 3 months, they're out again. Somebody's a senator, is convicted, he goes to jail 3 months, he comes out, he goes back to the Senate. How do you fight corruption like that? So what we are saying is that we are the generation of the 50s and above, or let's say 45 and above. Our time has come and gone. Okay, it's now time for the younger ones who got fresher ideas, a fresher mind, better ideas, better outlook, better skills.
So would you like a younger president than
Definitely. I want a youth to rule now. I want a young person to rule. Seriously.
So you think that the younger ones do a better job than the older generation?
Definitely. Because if you look around now, these are youths, and in Nigeria, they said 65% of all the population in Nigeria are youth. Do you know what? Let me speak pidgin. We are not taking it anymore. We are here. We dey support our own people, because we dey abroad. No mean say we know they concern. We won't come back to Nigeria. All of us, we won't come back to Nigeria. We don't tire. People don't die. People have suffered. They don't leave Nigeria to come here for a better life. And we still have family. I get mama for there. I get papa. As I come this protest, my mama don't call me like how many times? Because she don't know say I dey here. I say UK is not like in Nigeria that you go see police just carry gun. Police, you don't need to shoot. When people they do peaceful protest, they're not supposed to shoot. Yeah. Look at me, this face now is not about any of us looking beautiful. We are here to fight for our country, Nigeria. And we not go here by fire, by force. Hear us, not go here out.
Where would you like to see Nigeria in 20 years' time?
In 20 years, I want to see a Nigeria that I can go back and live and feel safe in. That's the first thing. I want to see a Nigeria that I can say for facts that the taxes that I pay, the taxes that my parents pay, are being used to do our roads. There are lots of Nigerians dying every now and then because our roads are bad. It's only in Nigeria that you have a government commissioning projects like roads. A government does a road for you from our taxes that we pay you, and you commission it just to show off that you're working. No, you're doing the roads with our money, and you're commissioning the roads. What for? It's not acceptable. That's the kind of Nigeria we want to see. Stop the commissioning of roads. Do roads with our money. A government that is accountable. A government that listens to our people. A Nigeria that is not run by tyrants anymore.
We just want this government gone first. Remove these guys first.
I think this just shows you what the government thinks of the people in respect to, obviously, when a few years ago when Boko Haram were at their heights or whatever, and they were doing whatever, we wasn't seeing this level of army on the streets. We weren't seeing, obviously, tanks being rolled in. You get me? But yeah, for innocent protesters who are literally not even arguing, but they just want the minimum, the basic minimum, human rights. That's the basic minimum. And they can bring out all this artillery, all these weapons out for it. It doesn't make sense. And then again, you got to think about it. People got to fend for themselves. They got to get their own generators, make their own electricity, whatever. But yeah, where's all this money come from for the tanks, for the guns, for the ammunition, to pay these soldiers? Where's all the money come from?
Because we want Nigerians back home to know that their brothers and sisters in diaspora are solidly behind them. This is the new wokeness that we must embrace, and they cannot shut us down.
What do you want to see for the future of Nigeria?
I want to see a better police system and a change in the government.
Tensions seem to be really high among Nigerians right now, and I totally understand why. But while I don't condone corruption, while I don't condone the killing, my questions are, what is next for Nigeria? Where does Nigeria see itself in 10 years' time? Are the people going to hold the current government to the fire and really get the people in power that they need? At this point in time, I feel like Nigeria is very vulnerable. There are probably people out there right now looking at this situation and understanding that they can capitalize from this, whether it be other countries or other powers around the world. And if Nigerians don't have some kind of strategy and some kind of organization, what will happen is this will happen again. And I don't want to see Nigeria do another Nigeria. I want Nigeria to be free, independent. I want the people to be running the country. Now, a lot of people said that they don't want the West to get involved. And when the West normally gets involved in foreign countries, they have their own interests. I want Nigerians to have Nigerian interests for Nigeria to progress. And this is what I want for the people of Africa, not just Nigeria, and for black people globally.
You